Movie fans and fight fans of all ages. Let's get ready to rumble!
Fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is that time of the week where we get into a fight. Well, not you, but me and this other guy here that I usually do podcasts with. It is Horror versus Horror. I'm your host, Tim, and with me, as per usual, is the toughest mushroom of all the planets. Mushroom, how is it, brother?
The what? The penis?
I'm striking out each time. How are you, man?
Fantastic. A gabagool. What's going on?
Man, nothing too much this week. Nothing's been crazy. So, it's been a good week, I guess I can say. Nothing too nuts. I literally got nothing for you. Yeah.
That's fine.
Can't really talk about what happened on the weekend because we've got another show that we do that involves what I did on this weekend called...
Might even have a special returning guest.
Oh, might be. If you're interested in wrestling, check out the Dummies of Wrestling, which came out the other day. But This is Horror versus Horror. The only show that I know of that the whole fucking theme is to make things fight.
Yep.
So, with this week, this is episode...
like the dogfighting of podcasts.
Yeah, but not illegal. And not inhumane.
Yeah, or terrible. Well,
yeah.
You know,
I mean,
is there
a rule against aliens fighting? Or, like, movies fighting? I don't know. Everyone's fucking upset with something, so I'm sure people will be upset about us making two movies fight. So
yeah, look, I don't think the illegal dogfights are huge on rules.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm talking about everyone else.
Oh, okay, everyone else. Yeah, I don't know about everyone else.
I don't know. You know, like the Heather Powers of the world.
Oh,
they used to be called the Karens, but I'm changing it to the Heather Powers.
The HPs.
Oh shit! Trademark that shit. That's gonna go viral.
I'll bottle it and sell it in Britain.
You know what we should do? We should make a restaurant called the HPs. Where you
really?
Where you just you go in for a nice meal and like all the staff just talk to you about political issues and how they're sick of hearing about gremlins and Jaws.
Did you know like the Karen's Diner is apparently like shutting down heaps of locations?
Oh, I'm actually, don't tell anyone, but as of this recording, I am going there this weekend. If you're listening to this, it means I've already been. Yeah, I'm taking my wife there for her birthday.
Oh, does she know you're taking her?
She doesn't know that I'm taking her. Not only does she doesn't know,
She has no idea what it is.
I'm pretty sure she has no idea what a Karen's Diner is. So to the people out there...
Is she going to be like, hella offended?
No, she doesn't get offended. She's not like one. She's not a HP, but like, it's so fucking it works so well. But I think she goes on TikTok a lot, so maybe she does know about it.
I mean, they are on TikTok pretty hard.
Yeah, but as far as I know, she doesn't know what Karen's Diner is. To the people out there that don't know what we're talking about, Karen's Diner is basically a restaurant where the whole gimmick of the restaurant is it's run by Karens, meaning absolute bitches and arseholes.
Yeah, so all the wait staff is super rude to you. Everyone you interact with is just treats you like shit and insults you and stuff. And
yep.
Yep.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be fucking hilarious.
I wouldn't be able to take it myself.
Really?
Yeah, just leave me alone while I eat. Don't talk to me.
Oh, do they come up to you when you're eating? That's I'm alright with it if they, like, give you shit while you're ordering and stuff like that. But, and another thing is that I've actually heard that they purposely take a while to come and serve you, which that's going to annoy me. Because...
Like, so that you complain or whatever?
Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard some people say that. So we
I guess
see.
you'll find out and you'll give us the review of fucking Karen's Diner next week.
I will tell you all about it. But yeah, that's
also enjoy being like 8 minutes and not coming to visit again. But that's fine too.
It's birthday celebration. I can't. I'm going to see a concert again.
Fine.
I'm again going to see a concert.
That's fine. Yeah, like right in my head.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not cut. I'm not cut. I don't even feel
like
cut.
it.
I wouldn't even know what that sounds like.
Okay.
Because I'm not cut.
Well, I apologise. Anyway.
So you should. Not that I care.
Here we are on Horror versus Horror, where we are continuing our Alien versus Predator fight, I guess.
Yeah.
And this week,
Round two.
round 2. We are doing Aliens, the sequel, from 1986, I think.
Mm-hmm. And Predators.
No, you're
No?
wrong. No.
Oops. Oh,
Predator 2.
Oh, good. I watched that one.
Predators. You didn't watch Predators, did you?
No, I was just fucking around.
Okay, fuck. Predators is next week's show. We're doing Predator 2 from 1990. You know, with, oh, fuck, I've lost his fucking name. Danny Glover. Yeah, he's too old. Yeah.
Yeah, he's too old for this shit.
I'm pretty sure he said that in this movie too. Is that Danny Glover's whole gimmick?
Is that
he just says I'm too old for this shit?
Even though he's not that old.
Yeah, I mean in this movie he's
like
not.
30.
He actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be picking those two fighters up against each other. We've got 5 new fight categories that me and the Mushroom here are going to argue over. And we'll continue and we'll get a winner on these two. And
both totally aware of them.
you will soon. But yeah, beyond that, we've got to talk about what movies we've watched this week. And that's it. That's the show, basically, in a nutshell. That's all we're doing. So, I have one question for you, Luffy. And that question is, what horrors have you done?
What horrors have you done?
Alright, Mr. Mushroom Man, the best he can. What horrors have you done this week? And you better bring something to the fucking table. Otherwise, I'm going to cut your hair.
Well, actually, I do need a haircut. Just these long, luscious locks. Like it's just like so thick.
What horrors have you done?
Sorry. Let's stop talking about my dick. I have watched. Oh, speaking of hot dicks, I watched episode 3 of Last of Us.
If
you know, you'll know.
I saw pictures.
Oh, okay.
I saw a picture, and that's all I know. But yeah, some people are saying it's fucking amazing. I saw other people say it was shit.
It's different from the game.
Ooh.
But I thought it was nice. I thought it was very nice. I thought it was cute. I also love anything that Nick Offerman does, so biased.
Does he talk about meat?
Yeah, I think he does. Fairly sure.
I know exactly what his character is in this and what you're alluding to, which makes it funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Speaking about The Last of Us, I'm guessing that's all you've done.
Yeah. I mean, I watched a few more What We Do in the Shadows, if that counts as horror.
Oh, yeah, dude, that definitely counts.
Yeah, well, I'm working my way through season 4.
Wait. So, what? What the fuck? Since when have you started What We Do in the Shadows TV series?
When someone got here.
And you're already on season 4.
Yeah, I don't have children, dude. I just watch shit.
Okay, where are you watching it? Firstly,
Binge.
it's on. Really?
Yeah, 4 seasons are on Binge.
Shit. Okay, I just got Binge, so I can actually watch it now. Is it worth it? Because the movie, What We Do in the Shadows, is like my ultimate favorite comedy horror.
I also love Matt Berry, so that's
Who's that?
I'd say main vampire. He plays Laszlo in this.
Right.
So they're just a completely different vampire family in New York. So it's not the same people from What We Do in the Shadows, although there are cameos from those guys at certain points. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Like, don't hold your breath and think they're going to be in every other episode, but they do pop up.
Is Jermaine Clement in it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. As like his character?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, the vampires that are in the movie are canon
Yeah.
in the show. So, like...
So they're just another bunch of vampires that live in a different part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
That's
are
it.
all vampires in this world, like, just kind of silly, dumb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that the whole thing is, like, they're all old and out of touch, and they haven't figured out how to
Yeah, okay.
blend in and be human properly. They're so busy being vampires.
Is it worth watching?
Yeah, definitely. Like, watch a few episodes. If you like the vibe, then, yeah, stick with it.
Are you going to sit there and tell me that episodes are like 45 minutes each?
22.
Oh, that's good.
And, like, 10 episodes a season. Don't quote me. Hold on, let me have a look. But, yeah, not long.
And is there an actual story to it, or is it just running gags?
No. Story, for sure. There's a running story.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of it is improv-y.
Yeah. But that's what made the movie great.
Yeah, just because of the nature of that kind of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 episodes a season. Every episode's about 20 minutes or so.
Okay, I'm going to have to do this.
It's good.
If I'm disappointed, like something else you told me to watch, then I'm going to hunt you down.
What else did I tell you to watch? Will I find out now?
Yeah, you'll find out now.
Okay.
So, that's good. Good work for What Horrors Have You Done? You did well.
Thank you.
For my What Horrors Have I Done? Speaking about The Last of Us.
Yes.
Yeah, you said it was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, okay. I watched the first episode last night. And probably about half of it, I was hooked. Like the first half with the daughter and everything like that. I have played the games, but it's been not to that point. I have played the games, but it's been Jesus. When did the game come out? The first one, 2015, something
Which
like
fucking
that.
release of it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's been since that time, whichever it was.
It was like when I was like fucking pretty much living at Marubra. When did it come? 2013.
Jeez, really? Is that how long it's been?
It's 10 years old.
10 years? Holy shit. Okay.
We're old, man.
That's how long I played it ago. So I don't remember fucking nothing besides the clicker zombies and Joel and Ellie. That's all I remember. I don't remember the story at all. So I watched the first episode last night because everyone's talking about it, and I thought, I've got extra time. Why not? And I remembered what happened at the start. I vaguely remembered.
Yeah.
Like the main impact, but from then on in, I couldn't remember anything. So the first half of the first episode, I was pretty hooked. I was into it. I was good. I'm like, this is cool. I dig it. And then it just like cut forward to present day, and it kind of lost me. It was a lot of character building and like getting to know the characters and everything like that. And I don't know, it didn't hook me as much as I wanted it to. And at the end of the episode, I'm like, I don't know.
Did you like all the casting? Was it some of that?
I see what you mean about Ellie. She's got a weird face, that girl.
Yeah, and it just doesn't feel like Ellie.
See, I don't remember Ellie. So
okay, so I've played like I said, I think I played through the first one like 3 times.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
So,
See, I only played it once and then was done with it.
yeah.
But, I can't remember. I didn't hate anything like that. I didn't hate how they look or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. Should I continue it? Like, does it get better? Does it get more explosive?
I feel like, I mean, there's clickers in the next episode.
All right, you had me at clickers.
And also, like, and it literally gets more explosive. But the first episode was just also really long.
Yeah, I think that's maybe what hurt me.
It was 2 hours, whereas, like...
It was. Everyone keeps saying it was 2 hours. It's an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh. Well, I saw 120 and I assumed 2 hours.
Fair. Or maybe it was 2 hours. Maybe it was 120 minutes. I saw an hour and 20. Whatever. It doesn't really matter.
It was long.
Yeah. It felt long too.
So, the next episodes aren't as long. They're still long episodes, but they're not... Sorry,
Yeah.
first episode is 81 minutes, so I think you're closer to right.
There we go. Hour and 20
Next
minutes.
episode's 53 minutes.
Okay. See, that's it. Oh, man. Fucking TV shows and their fucking hour-long episodes. God.
Oh, and the next episode, the third episode is 75 minutes, so...
Really?
Yep.
See, yeah. So I don't know if I can do it, man. It's just too long.
And look,
then-
if you're not digging it, you're not digging it as well.
Well, that's the thing. I want to be involved. When everyone talks about it, I want to know.
fair.
I want to be involved in the cool thing, you know? I don't know. I'll see. I mean, I finished Willow, so... And there's not
Okay.
real... I mean, we have to wait till fucking 2026 for Infinity Pool to come out, so...
Yeah, so, yeah, there's not really much to do.
Exactly. Alright, what other horrors did I do? I'll just quickly add this because I find it really interesting.
Sure.
In Search of Darkness Part 2. Listening to Darian and Jason from the Padded Room podcast talk about those documentaries made me realize that I was halfway through the second one and hadn't finished it, so I went back and finished it. What it is, it's a 4.5 hour documentary
Jesus.
about 80s horror.
Oh,
And-
okay. Well, there's a lot there, so...
Yeah, well, this is the second part, right? And what they do is that they go through the years. So they start with obviously 1980, and they just list all these films and like talk about it. But the first one they did like the main 80s films, like Nightmare on Elm Street, all that stuff. This one, part 2, they're very obscure with their films that they pick.
Oh,
Some of the
like that.
Yeah, well, some of the films that they talked about were films that I haven't even heard of, which was cool. And they have like the makers and like celebrities talking about it. I mean, one of the guests is Corey Taylor. There's Chris Jericho is one of the
Nice.
guests. There's
Yeah,
Ryan.
I like those people.
Yeah, there's Ryan. And then they get like more in-depth people like Ryan Turek from who's a producer from Blumhouse, who did like the Halloween movies and things like that. So they get like
Cool.
actual like horror celebrities to talk about
Sick.
this shit. Tom Savini was in it. Kane Hodder.
Oh, yeah, nice.
But then in between, like the years, they do actual cool things. Like one of the examples was horror arcade games. So they talk about
Ooh.
like back in the day when like Atari had like
Friday the 13th. and
yeah,
shit
exactly, all that shit, and like what it was like. And they showed clips of it. It was super interesting, man. If you have a 4.5 spare hours, give it a go. You can watch. I mean, you can watch it in fucking parts. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, unless
Probably
you're
not.
really into if you're super into 80s documentaries, then it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it sounds good.
they're doing part 3, and there was a crowdfunding thing for it where you can donate money and like for it. And I
Get a
didn't
copy and stuff.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that this was happening until it was like too late. Otherwise, I would have chucked some change at it. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super keen for part 3. So
Nice.
alright, and I watched 2 movies this week. 2 new release movies. I did.
You.
So which one do I want to start with?
Whatever you want, my dear. Whatever you want.
All right, I'll start with the one that everyone's seen because everyone has an opinion on it. Mithrigan.
Oh, what do you think of Mithrigan?
I kept calling it Mithrigan to my daughter because she watched it with me. And she's like, it's not Mithrigan, it's Megan. I'm like, well, it says there on the title.
Is that a 3 or an A?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know how to read or don't you?
Every time I said Mithrigan, I thought of Rob Humphrey doing 5 cream.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's very 5 cream energy.
Shout out to Rob Hungry. Anyway, Megan. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. And I heard a lot of people say that. I enjoyed it. I did. I had fun with it. It was not as crazy or great as I think a lot of people are giving it. I've heard some weird people say that it's 10 times better than the Child's Play remake. I disagree 100%. I loved the Child's Play remake. People can argue all they want, but I fucking loved it. I had more fun with that than Megan. Megan's fun. It had some cool moments. It was missing the gore for me. And I get it. I understand why they did that.
And I was saying that too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if they had more gore piece. And there was a lot of times where I was scoffing, like, I'm not going to give spoilers away, but there is a scene involving a pressure washer, like a high-powered hose.
Yeah.
And I use them a lot in my work. I service them. I fucking fix them up.
You murder your friends with them.
There's spoilers. There's a bit that happens with a high-pressured hose. We call them pressure washers here in Australia. That does not make sense at all. At all. And I think my wife got the shit to me because I was ripping it apart. Going, that does not happen. That's not real. No. It's much like the argument of horror movies when they use nail guns and they just use it like a gun. I'm like, that's not how those things work. That's actually impossible for that to work like that. Stop it. But,
did you like Ronnie Chang?
Who?
The boss dude?
Oh, the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fine. Who is he? Is he someone I should know?
He's just a mad comedian. I like him.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just looking at him now. He's been in a bit. Crazy Rich Asians and Godzilla and Kong. Okay.
He is now.
No, he was fine. Another thing that kind of annoyed me in this movie is every character was a fucking cunt. Everyone was an arsehole to each other. And if you go back, like, there's only 2 characters that I picked that weren't an arsehole. Every single other character was mean to the other.
Who are the 2? Just curiously. The daughter? Like,
no.
Oh, even then, no, she was a bit of a shit.
No, the helpers, I'll say that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're the only 2 that were, like, genuinely normal humans. Everyone else was just acting like a cunt.
Hey, maybe this isn't the best idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Every single other person's movie was just for no reason at all. Just an asshole.
Just a jerk. Just selfish.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know if you're trying to get me to root for these characters because it's not working. Because you're making me hate all of them.
Legit.
But I don't know, dude. It was fine. I give it a fucking probably a 7.5 for it. I had fun. Will it be a top movie for me in the year? I hope not. I hope there's better movies that come out this year.
Let's do better 2023.
Will I rewatch it? Probably, because my daughter is now fucking obsessed with it. So
it's doing that. I think that was the point, right?
It's the fucking dance. It's the dance thing
and the singing.
Yeah. So
I was like fucking laughing out loud at the singing.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that shit was funny.
There are some parts where Mithrigan actually looks fucking creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Some scenes where she just stares. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of nightmare fuelish to me. But I don't know.
For sure.
Megan, I mean, I'll back everyone else and say it's a good fun time. I don't think it's the greatest thing to ever come out, though.
I want the unrated cut.
Well, apparently we're going to get it.
Yeah. I want to see that. And if I watch that, I will re-rate it Or I might
So
re-rate,
do I.
call it the
unrated cut.
yeah. So
The X. Megan, triple X.
yes,
That's disturbing. All right, and the other movie that I want to bring
what
up.
everyone wants in a 12-year-old adult movie.
Yeah. There's only one person that likes that. The next movie I'll bring up is a movie that I've heard no one talking about. But this one is something that I want to bring to air because it's
Puss in Boots.
pretty much a must-watch, man.
Really?
It's pretty much a good film that you should go and check out.
Okay.
This movie is called CANDYLAND.
Candyland. Like the
Candyland.
game.
I mean, same title, but completely different premise.
Okay.
So, okay. Do you want to watch a pretty much kind of slasher film involving truck stop hookers?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And, quite honestly, when I heard this premise, I was like, it sounds like it's going to be trash. And the poster art isn't, the greatest thing out there. I mean, it's fine, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, it kind of just looks like a low-budget film that's going to be a 5 max. 5 out of 10 max.
Yeah.
No, man.
That's what it is on IMDb.
Oh, fuck IMDb.
It's a 5.3.
Yeah, they don't know how to rate shit, man. IMDb is fucking horrible. They give some of the weirdest scores to great movies. Candyland fucking really, really impressed me, man. It's a story that I did not see coming at all. It's about truck stop hookers. Why I enjoyed this is because, one, I'm a truck driver who stops at truck stops.
To get hookers.
Never...
Pretty much made for you, dude.
I've never actually seen it. Oh, no, wait. I have seen a hooker. Not down my way anymore, though. But, yeah, there's a lot of tits in this. So if you want... I mean, when I say tits, I mean nudity. Everything.
Hells yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
Fuck
much
yeah.
everything. Yeah, you see it a lot. Yeah, but the story...
Searching for where I can find it legally.
I couldn't find it legally because, you know what? We're in Australia. Shit doesn't come out here. So
Okay, so it's not something I can find legally, which is its own fault.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I
Got it.
don't feel guilty about...
I'll acquire.
Yeah, that's why I don't feel guilty about acquiring things because, you know what? I'm not gonna do what they're doing with Pearl and wait fucking a year after it's already been released to go and see it at the cinemas.
I didn't, because it's already out on VOD.
Yeah, exactly. Go fuck yourself. But Candyland, go and give this movie a go. It's really surprising. I was talking to Scott, Heather, and big old Rob Hungy there, and brought this film to their attention. I told them something that when I said this, I was like, oh, maybe I was speaking out of line here. No, it's not spoilers. I might have been speaking out of line about this movie, but I'm almost going to back myself by saying that Candyland is on par with X for me.
Wow.
Yeah. I think X is a little higher, but Candyland was a good time, and I think this will be a movie that people will have in their tops by the end of the year.
Okay.
If people remember it, I think yeah. So go and check out Candyland.
I'll check it out.
Do it. You want blood?
I mean,
you want titties?
I'm watching the trailer. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's got blood and titties and yellow pussy, black pussy, all that shit. You want all that stuff? Yeah, Candyland. Go and check it out.
Okay.
That's all the horrors that I've done this week. So that means that we've got to go start getting angry at each other now.
Ooh, stupid predator man.
Stupid fucking alien. You just like the penis mouth. That's all you like.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into a fight. Let's do it. Here we are, Aliens vs. Predator 2. It's Fight Night.
This is where we fight! This is where they die! Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match for the heavyweight championship of the world. Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Round 1. Fight.
It's fight time, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the fucking man. It is time for me and Luffy to discuss Aliens from 1986 versus Predator 2 from 1990. We have we have 6 different categories here, but we're only counting 5.
I only even count 4.
Well, I can only count to 4. Sorry, just thinking about that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is going to be fun, man. We're continuing our Aliens vs. Predator fight match. By the end of the 4th round, we're going to tally up all the scores and give you a clear winner on which franchise we think is better, Aliens or the Predator franchise. And so far we have... sorry, give me a second. Aliens with 6 and Predator with 4.
Yep.
So far, Alien is winning by 2, but how are we going to go this time? So let's start it off.
See.
Let's start it off with our first little matchup. We've got our first clash here. Aliens, from 1986 versus Predator 2. So this is where we give our quick little thoughts.
I will also admit that the Alien franchise starts out strong.
I mean, so did the Predator franchise with the first movie.
Yeah. So, like, there's points to be made up by Predator later on, depending on the categories, for sure.
I mean, we'll get to that in a few weeks' time, where we have to talk about a certain fucking movie.
Your favorite.
But let's do it. Do you want to go first? Quick thoughts on Aliens and Predator 2?
Sure.
How about we do it this way? Quick thoughts on Aliens first. Both of us.
Sure.
You go first, then I'll go. Just Aliens.
Again, Aliens is a movie I've seen a fair few times. I will say, for me personally, Alien, the first one, ekes it out in for my personal taste. However, Aliens is also fucking great. Like, it just, like, it's very sequel-y in the sense that it's, like, more guns, more explosions, more fucking aliens, more fucking Ripley. It's just like, I mean, a kid instead of a cat.
Yeah, true.
Like, just everything feels upgraded, and even though I prefer the first one, like, this one doesn't trail too far behind for me. It's more action-y than the first, for sure, than survival horror-y. But, it's a good time. It's a good time. And also, just, like, Bill Paxton in this is just fucking chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, I love this one, too.
Nice. For me, man, I like how you said that Alien, the first one, is your favourite. This one, Aliens, is my favourite of the whole franchise.
It's a lot of people's favourite. And understandably.
I think you said it pretty well. That the first one is a survival horror movie. This one plays more like a slasher, if you think about it. I like this one so much more because of its fast pace compared to the original, which was more slower.
Yeah.
That's not saying that the first one's horrible by any stretch, but this one here, I gave the original Alien an 8. This one here's a 10 for me, man. I fucking I love this movie, man. Rewatching it, this week, I was glued to my seat. It's only been like probably a year since I watched it. So I was just hooked, man. I was just hooked. Everything is fucking perfect with this movie. It's so good. The characters are insanely great. The effects on everything is so well. And then you've got the story. I honestly believe that this, and granted, I haven't seen every sequel come out. I still haven't seen Godfather, any of them. So don't quote me. But I put this up with Terminator 2 as one of the best sequels ever made.
Wow, okay.
And I mean, I'm sure there's people out there scoffing. I haven't seen every fucking sequel, so I don't know. I can't judge it all. But
for you,
yep,
it is one of the best sequels of all time.
It is for sure, man. I always say that. I just think this movie is fucking spectacular. I love it. It's so good, man. What would you, just randomly, what would you give this movie out of 10?
This is a 9 too.
9, okay. And you gave the original...
Whereas the original's a 9.5, this is a 9.
What keeps the original from being a 10?
I don't know. Titties?
Okay. You need tits. So in saying that, is Jaws not a fucking... Oh, here I go again, talking about Jaws. Is Jaws not a 10 because there's no titties?
Batman. I don't know. I thought I'd bring up the thing that everyone doesn't like me talking about too.
Ah, gotcha. Thanks.
No worry. That's okay. Is Jaws not a 10 because it doesn't have titties?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what could have made it better. And, like, there's honestly not much. Like, it's a 9.5. It's just... Whatever it is, it just doesn't have... I just didn't feel like it was a 10.
That's a shock, man. Wow, okay. Interesting. That's fine.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is a 10.
You think about it and come back next week.
I think it could be a 10. I don't know. It's just such a perfect movie.
All right, so let's discuss our thoughts on Predator 2 now.
Honestly, I could give them both 10s for different reasons.
Oh shit! Then do it. Don't
if I'm being generous, I don't know. I don't like handing out 10s like nothing. You know?
Yeah,
like,
I get you. I have to be special.
I try and keep them that are special for me, and these are special for me. So I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're not 10s.
That's why I have 2 10s in the Predator franchise. So
yeah, I don't know why they're not 10s. Yeah, like so. I mean, segue.
Yeah, well, Predator 2 is not a 10 for me.
Is this the 10?
No. It's the first and the most recent.
Yeah.
So Predator 2. Let's quick thoughts on Predator 2. What did you think?
Sure. I'd seen this before.
Yeah.
Didn't remember anything about it. I remember why I didn't remember anything about it now.
And the man's gone silent. I
refuse to talk about this movie. Nah, it's fine. It's just like it's just I don't know, man. Like it feels like they tried to do the same thing where they were trying to step it up and make it more actiony but it doesn't play as good. The characters aren't as fun. Like Danny Glover's not as good as Dutch. Like
you can say that again.
Like Danny Glover's not as good as Dutch.
Fucking hate when people do that. It's me so much.
I thought you might. Like that would have been a fucking cooler movie. Like, does Dutch survive? No, he doesn't, right? Like he gets blown up.
No, yeah, he survives.
He survives.
Yeah.
That would have been a better sequel, man. Dutch goes to the city and he fucking finds another predator.
Oh, not again.
Oh no. That would have been sick.
Yeah.
You know, they call him in for help. I mean, they reference the fucking, I mean, they can't really have him come in as a cameo.
No.
But I don't know, like, it just, I don't know, this one just doesn't hit. It's fine. It's got some good bits. I don't hate it. I'm not mad at it, but
that's fair.
It's just ultimately forgettable. Whereas, like, the first one's just such a fucking cool movie, whereas this is just a less cool movie. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have anything specific.
That's fine, man. For me, okay, here's...
Why has it sucked him?
I'm going to call someone out here right now. So, Predator 2 was a movie that I... As a kid, like, I was so fucking into Predator, the first movie. I loved it. It was one of my favorite movies of all time. And it took me a while to actually find Predator 2 here on DVD.
And you're like, there's another one?
Yeah, I was like blown. I knew. I don't know how I think about that now. I'm like, how did I know that there was other movies when I didn't have like the internet or anything like that? But anyway, I found it on DVD, bought it, rushed home to watch it. And, like, it was a movie that I just watched over and over again. I was fucking infatuated with it. I loved it. I'm like, yes, the Predator franchise is the best fucking franchise ever. Ugh. And it wasn't until years later where a friend of ours, you know him as one of the members of the Kaboom podcast, which is sadly deceased.
Oh, yes.
Christopher Paley, who's probably listening right now. So, hello, Paley.
Probably.
It wasn't until he brought it to my attention. I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about just Aliens vs. Predator, the franchise. And I was telling him how much I liked Predator 2. And he's like, you know it's not that great of a movie. I'm like, no, it is. And he's like, no, go and watch it again. And I did. And fucking hell, he's right. God damn him. And he kind of, like, ever since he told me that, I've never been able to watch this movie.
He knows how to ruin a good movie, that dude.
Yeah, he kind of ruined the movie for me, the fucking dick. But, watching it again, I honestly haven't watched this one for a long time. It's been years since I watched Predator 2.
Too old for this shit.
Watching it again this time, I watched it last night. And what I noticed is, you're right, they tried to do similar things from the first one, but what I also noticed is that they took elements of Aliens and tried to put it into this movie as well.
Yeah,
May I remind you about the scene in the slaughterhouse, the meat freezer place, where you have the quote-unquote Earth Marines, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Going in with the fucking their cameras and then being knocked off one by one. I'm like, that's taken straight out of fucking Aliens. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
And there was other points where I was like, reminds me of Aliens. Not just that, like,
It's
up
all
until
the wacky drug dealers and shit.
Yeah, like
the fucking like, did this happen in like the Warriors universe?
Dude, fucking Los Angeles in this world looks like the biggest piece of shit place. Like, everyone that lived in Los Angeles from this movie just looked like, I don't know, some fucking from somewhere from Mad Max. You know, they just looked like some retro punk dude that was just, I don't know. But
because I was asking like Mrs. I was like, fucking, I'm like, is this what it's like? Is this legit?
Yeah, is this what LA's like?
No, apparently not. Apparently not what it's like.
Motley Crue made LA sound really cool, but it doesn't look like it. But, watching it again last night...
Also, just another comment. What the fuck is with all the gun mods?
Yeah, well, this is set in the future. 1997. The future.
Everything had like a fucking torch on it, and there was a scope and a shotgun. I'm like, it's not really how shotguns work, but sure.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it was just like, it was like the fucking prop department just had a fucking mad time.
Yeah.
Just whacking shit on some shit. I was just like, settle down with the guns, dudes. Anyway, go on.
I noticed that too. No, watching it last night, I realized that up until like Gary Busey's character kind of gets done. Before that, this movie's kind of dull and slow paced and a little boring.
Like cop action movies.
Yeah.
With no story.
And I'm like, hurry up and just get to the fucking Predator. We all know what he looks like now. Stop wasting time keeping him invisible. You know?
Thank you. which is something that Aliens does. They're like, oh, you've seen an alien, but have you seen the Queen?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's some cool shit.
And I do appreciate that Predator 2 made the Predator look somewhat different. Because it's obviously not the same Yacha. But, like, we know basically what they look like, you know? You don't need to keep the fucking... Like, honestly, there was about probably an hour into this movie until we really saw a good glimpse of what the Predator looks like in this movie.
I have a Yacha Law question.
Go. I'll try and answer it to the best of my knowledge.
Why do they give him the gun?
Because he defeated one of their warriors.
Shouldn't he get something of theirs then?
Sorry?
Shouldn't he get something like... Why did he just give him an Earth artifact back?
Because that's theirs now. They took it. I don't know. There's never been a rule about them rewarding people or anything like that.
Yeah, because it was just like, here, have this. And he's like, what am I going to do with this fucking thing?
Sell it? Yeah, how much that thing would be worth. Yeah.
Don't know. What wasn't it supposed to be something to do with Prey or some shit like that? Or loosely? Or
yeah.
Not really?
In Prey,
yeah,
the gun that one of the Frenchmen use to kill is that gun. Yeah. So that's where they acquired it from.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah. No. So if you beat a Yautja, they'd stop hunting and they leave?
I get, yeah, if you kill one of theirs.
And do they always hunt in packs like that?
Sorry?
Do they always hunt in a big pack like that?
No. No, only unless they're seeing aliens.
So why were all the other Yautjas there?
They were just chilling in the spaceship.
Okay, fair enough. So they all come down, the whole crew. One of them goes and hunts.
No, not usually. Usually from the comics and the first movie is they have their main spaceship up in the sky, and then one little pod with one little predator would escape and go down. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's plot holes in this movie. You can rip it apart.
So I was just like, because I like the Yautja lore. I think it's really interesting.
Yeah.
And this movie just confused me about the things that I know about the Yautja just from, talking to you.
I mean, I'm not an expert on Yautja lore, but...
Yeah, but, I sort of got the gist that they're, solitary hunters. It's a big prideful thing. It's not about killing. It's about the hunt and about the trophy and about, that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the reason they come down in groups to fight the Xenos is they're like the young blood, the young warriors, and that's they have to kill an alien to become mature.
And a xenomorph alien?
Yes.
Or specifically xenomorphs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, like a Spartan sort of killing the...
pretty much.
Whatever they kill thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Wolf?
I can't remember. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen 300.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get... We've done a quick thoughts now, so let's get to our first matchup. And, I mean, we've kind of answered it. We kind of know the answer to this, but...
Sure.
Our first clash is Aliens versus Predator 2. Which is better?
The Aliens. Look, Predator 2 is kind of all over the place. It doesn't really feel like a sequel to Predator. I don't know. Predator was so good, and this just doesn't hold a candle to it, honestly.
Yeah.
The first half is a mess. The fact that, Dutch just gets away with his life, where it feels like Danny Glover kind of dominates it.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
And it's is Danny Glover tougher than Dutch?
I mean, no. I don't think so. I think maybe he was just... I don't know. Look, man, okay. I'm also going Alien. Aliens is the better movie of Predator 2. But Predator 2 is not without its pluses. I do like how they took it out of the jungle and tried a new environment here with the city. I thought that was interesting. I don't think that they did the best. I don't think they executed it well enough. I think more Predator action would have been better.
Predator in the city sounds like a fun idea.
Yeah, I mean, there was a video game called Predator Concrete Jungle that I used to play on PlayStation. And it was based around this movie. You had to go and kill King Willie and all that stuff in the game. That was fun, man. you used to play as a predator and have to do tasks, and yeah, that was fun.
That's cool.
But this movie, I mean, they just, I feel like they just tried too much story with it.
Yeah.
And not enough Predator, because that's what we're here for, man. We just want to see Predator fuck some shit. And not only that, is like, the original movie, pretty much not all, there were some off-screen kills, but all of the kills were there. In this movie, you don't see any kill, you see an aftermath of one.
Like where they're all hanging and stuff.
Well, okay, you see that, but like, you don't see anyone be killed. You see King Willie's head being taken away, and then Bill Paxton's fucking spine being ripped from his body. That's really the only things you see in this movie.
A lot of Paxton this week. It's been nice.
We'll get to him in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, look, man, I don't hate Predator 2. Like, for me, it's a 6.
Don't hate it either. Yeah, I'm 6.5, 7.
Yeah.
It's still fun, but it's no Predator.
No, it's definitely not my favorite in the franchise. It's nowhere near the top.
Yeah.
It's not my least, but
Okay.
we'll talk about that later. Alright, so next category, next clash. I'm going to call them clashes from now on. Sounds cool.
Clash is...
Next clash is Xenomorph versus Yautja. So Alien versus Predator. And we're talking about the actual creatures here, not the movies. Which is better to you and why? You want to go first?
I want you to answer first because I'm not sure of the context of the question. Is it like, are they fighting, or is it just like which one do I like better?
Yeah, which one do you like better?
I like Xenomorphs better. They're fucking freakier looking. They look like weird, scary bone dicks. They're terrifying. The little mouth and the mouth, the fucking acid blood, the whippet tail.
Yeah.
Also, the Queen's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Just fucking plonking eggs out. Shit just rips off her fucking... Xenomorphs all the way. Like, Yautja are fucking cool, but I don't know, there's just something special about Xenomorphs to me.
That's fair. I'm picking Predator on this.
Yeah,
I'm a Predator boy. Reason being is I like the lore and the story of the Predator so much more than Aliens. I mean, there is definitely a story for Aliens, how they came to be and what they are and their goals and everything like that. But the Predator story is just so much more interesting to me. One thing that we've never seen on film and really on game either is subspecies of predators. I mean, we did it in Prey, but like Xenomorphs have obviously the Queen, then you see like the Pred-Aliens in Shitty Aliens vs. Predator movie. We never see any of the other class of predators. And when I say other class, obviously we have the Jungle Hunter, we have we have some more in Predators. We've never seen the King Predator. We've never seen the Elite Predator. And that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see that, like the Elite Predator or the King Predator versus the Queen.
I'd love to watch a fucking movie where it's like legit, you're just following a young predator navigating all the Yautja homeworld and like going on his first kill and stuff.
I'd be fucking dead.
Like learning from an old Yautja, like having a mentor or something. You know, I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
It'd be great, yeah, but yeah, I don't think they'll ever do it.
Maybe he fucks up something and the King Yautja sends him out to fucking
fix something.
Earth or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I like the Predator so much more, is because there's so many ways you can take a story.
Opens up a pizza shop.
Fucking hell. I'm not even going to address that. On top of that, I think the Predator looks cooler than the Alien. My opinion. I like the vagina mouth over the penis head.
That's fair.
I like how in Predator 2 he actually calls him pussy mouth.
Yeah.
And yeah, in Predator 2, dude, you notice that the mouth looks so much more like a vagina than the first one.
I mean,
so much more.
The head, what are they called? The head attacher dudes in Alien?
Oh, facehuggers.
The facehuggers are pretty much just a pussy with a dick in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's why it's scary.
yeah.
Because
It's
they look
"Ah,
like sexual organs.
yucky.
I don't care what you think about your own sexual organ. It's scary.
Yeah, terrifying.
Still tastes nice.
Yum, yum, yum.
Especially Scott Crawford. Anyway, yeah, I mean, Predator for me, man. I just love the look. I love the design that Stan Winston made of the Predator. The whole mandibles, the dreads, everything. I mean, aliens are fucking cool too, but I'm thinking, which one would I get tattooed first? Dude, it's Predator, all the way.
Oh, tattooed. Oh, yeah, I'd fucking 100%. Oh, that's a mad idea for a tattoo.
Dude, I was thinking about, I might get a fucking xenomorph look like it's crawling up your fucking legs or something like that. That'd be dope. Anyway, alright, next clash we've got here. So far, scores are Alien 3, Predator 1. So once again, a fucking Predator bloodbath.
Sorry.
No, I expected it.
I mean, you don't want an alien bloodbath. There'd be acid everywhere. It'd be bad.
Third clash here, we've got weaponry. And this can be on any movie between the two. Aliens versus Predator 2. Which weapons were better? So obviously, with Aliens...
Like,
you've got
of the human weapons and stuff, too?
all round. Every weapon. You can include the Predator the alien tail. You can include the pulse rifles, the smart guns, I think they're called. The flamethrowers. Then on Predator's side, you've got their weird modified weapons. But then you've got all of Predator's weapons and stuff like that. So which weapons are better?
I kind of like Ripley's all-in-one gun. I'm not sure what they're called.
All-in-one gun, I guess.
You know the one that she, like, uses on the Queen?
Yeah, it's basically two guns just gaffer taped together.
Yeah, but it's like a flamethrower and an assault rifle and a grenade launcher and whatever she needs it to be in this at the moment.
Yeah, it's just two guns.
It's fucking mad.
Nothing special.
I like it.
So you going aliens?
I like that gun. It's useful.
Okay. Once again, going aliens.
Well, I don't understand the Predator ones.
What do you mean you don't understand the Predator weapons?
Aren't they just knives and shit?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so he's got the smart disc, which is literally like a fucking discus disc that can split people in half.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that just a knife?
No,
Like, it's a good
disc. Then he's got the spear. Which
Yeah.
it's pokey, but it also fucking like goes down to size so he can carry it. That's cool. Then he's got the net gun, which like opens up and like cuts you into fucking cubes, which you saw in Prey, which was great.
Yeah, the neck gun's mad.
Then he's got obviously the wrist blades. Then he's got the fucking plasma cannon.
Yeah.
But you're still going two guns put together with
Three guns. Or four
electric
guns.
tape. It's not. It's two guns. The flamethrower and the pulse rifle. The pulse rifle can do grenades as well.
Mad.
Two guns.
It's like, yeah, but so many modes.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Used with electric tape to put together.
It's like one of those mad all-in-one controllers with a turbo button, like that you get for 2-player.
I'm going Predator's weaponry on this. I think... Okay, look. The pulse rifles are cool. The smart guns are fucking cool in Aliens. But I prefer Predator's weaponry in this. I think it's
That's
so much
fair.
more creative. The net gun's fucking... Dude, imagine being struck with a net gun. That's a shit way to
suck, 'cause
die.
You get, like, cubed, right?
Yeah. Even the smart disc looks fucking frightening. That thing will slice you up.
I just didn't understand it.
What's to understand? It's like a disc that's thrown like discus and can
That's not
slice through you.
That's not how Glover used it. He usually, like, just like an axe.
Yeah, but he didn't throw it.
He just stabbed him
And
with
it's
it.
cool. It comes back to you. It's like a boomerang.
Oh, I do like boomerangs.
Yeah, it's like a boomerang blade.
Though,
How-
I mean, that sounds deadly.
There you go. There you go. Better than two guns being gaffer taped together.
Not for a point.
Jeez. Alright. I'm going fucking Predator with weaponry.
Sorry, I like all the guns taped together noise.
The noise.
Yeah. All that noise.
Alright, I'm shocked. I actually thought you were going to go like the alien's tail or the Queen Alien's tail or something like that.
I don't know. Were you saying like weapon, like mechanical thing, right?
No, anything, any weapon. I mean, that's their weapon. Their little mouth. Hey, little mouth.
How do you like little man?
I want to come out too. That part in Family Guy's fucking great.
I love it.
Alright, next clash we've got here. Round 4.
Round 4.
I don't know why I made these next two fucking things, because...
You don't like him?
No, I can just see exactly which way they're going to go.
Sorry.
Next one, we've got Bill Paxton. So obviously,
Yeah.
Bill Paxton's in both movies. He plays Hudson in Aliens, and he plays the guy in Predator 2.
He sure does play that guy.
I can't remember his fucking name.
So memorable.
Okay, before we get to the award here of who's better, which Bill Paxton character's better,
Yeah.
let's just give it up for Bill Paxton himself.
Let's give it up for Bill Paxton.
Dude's
Let's do.
fucking talent, man.
He melts into both those characters, even if one is obviously better than the other one.
Nah. So I'm just searching him up now, man. It still pains me to know that he's dead, dude. 2017, he passed, and it still
know.
it still
I know.
guts me, man. It still fucking hurts.
He was just so good.
He was just, yeah. And like, I haven't seen every movie he has been in, but maybe I should. But like, obviously, Aliens is, in my opinion, one of his best roles and one of his most memorable roles. He was in Limp Bizkit's music video for Eat You Alive. He played Man.
Not man.
What else he's been? Mighty Joe Young, Twister. Fucking Wait, what?
Yeah, he was in Twister.
No, I knew he was in Twister. He was in Titanic.
Yeah, he's the jewel hunter.
Fuck, I do not remember him in fucking that. He's in True Lies.
Yeah,
Oh, we'll have to do that on Schwarzenegger for Dummies.
we do. It's a Schwarzenegger
Dummies,
movie.
Dummies for Schwarzenegger.
That was for Schwarzenegger.
What else? Oh, obviously, Terminator.
We do
Huge.
nothing for dummies.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies he was in is Near Dark. You haven't seen it. It's a vampire movie from 1987. It's fucking great. He plays Severin.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Who's like you will love him in that because he's basically Hudson, but a vampire.
Oh, speaking of Hudson,
Yes.
I vote for Hudson.
No shit. I mean, okay, fine. I couldn't think of any other clash to have.
He just becomes Hudson.
Yeah.
Like, he is just that. He puts so much, I don't know how to say it any better, but like character into that character. He is not a main character, but he makes it a main character.
He honestly made the whole franchise memorable for that one line. Game over, man. That one line, man. Like, I remember back in the day when I was a kid, I had Aliens vs. Predator on my PC, the game. And like the starting intro right at the end, like I had like a little film clip put together, and like right at the end was like, "Game over, man, game over," and I'm like, "That's cool." This is from
Like,
the movie.
it's like they took all the cool lines from Predator and then gave them to one person.
Which
Do you know
one?
what I mean?
Which one? Sorry.
No, like they took like all the radness of like Jesse Ventura's line or something,
Yeah.
and put them into Bill Paxton. Like, just every line he delivers it like it's a fucking mad one-liner. It's what's missing from Predators, honestly.
Oh, I mean, the first Predator. Then this would be a harder question if it was this movie or the original Predator. Which line's better?
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, I don't know.
For then, I'd be choosing Predator.
Yeah, I probably would be too. But, like, I think that's another thing that's missing in Predator 2. Is like Danny Glover just does not deliver lines like any of those dudes.
Yeah. I mean, I know there are lines in Predator 2.
He's like, behind you assholes. I'm like, okay, well, don't tell them.
There is one line in Predator 2 that I always think of, and it's right at the start where they're like doing the massive shootout with the Mexican cartel group.
Whatever.
And it's when El Scorpio, when he takes like a line of cocaine, he goes, "Ooh, El Scorpio is ready." That line always makes me laugh. I don't know why. It's because his face is so fucking beetroot
intense.
Red. Yeah, it just makes me laugh. And then
fucking big fat line of icing sugar.
Yeah, exactly. And he says that line, and he's gone.
Yo.
The other line that once again comes from Bill Paxton is like every time someone asks Bill Paxton's character in Predator 2, he always goes, "That's my specialty," and that kind of makes me laugh too. So I don't know. I mean, obviously the right answer here is Aliens for best Bill Paxton.
Best Paxton, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, because, like, I don't know, his character and he does his best, but there's just nothing to work with there.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Paxton's a fucking... Maybe after we finish fucking Dummies of Schwarzenegger, we should do Dummies of Paxton.
I'd love that. I'd love that. I would love that.
We can rewatch Frailty again.
And Titanic.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to get my wife to watch Titanic because she's never seen it before.
I've also never seen it.
What? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? It's like a fucking masterclass of film. Wow. I expect you, of all people, to watch it. You're, like, into dramas and stuff.
Yeah, I like Kate Winslet.
Yeah, do you like seeing her nude?
Yeah, I've seen her nude. I've seen that scene.
Do you know what's fucking great? Have you
What?
seen that scene there where they've superimposed Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on top of Kate Winslet's?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at my boobies, Jack. That shit is fucking hilarious, man. Alright, so Bill Paxton, obviously both of us picked
Sorry.
Hudson.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, because I picked him too. Alright. Our last little clash here, and we kind of already spoiled it. We kind of already discussed it already.
Predator 2.
Last little clash is best line.
Oh.
This is what I was saying. I kind of set myself up for failure here.
I am not going to say what you think I'm going to say.
What are you going to say?
I like Newt's line.
What?
Where she says, they come out at night mostly. Mostly.
What's that parody of? Is that South Park?
Someone does it.
I'm pretty...
But I know
I
I do it. I do it all the time. I think it must be South Park, but I always do it whenever someone says mostly, and I'm like, mostly.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite line, because I forgot that it was from this movie, and then she's like, they came out at night mostly. Mostly. And I'm like, oh shit, that's what it's from. I'm like, why is she British and no one else is?
Is she British?
She sounds like it.
No, she sounds like it, but... I'm kind of torn, man, between favourite lines. There's two.
Go on.
There's one that's cliched and that most people would say, which is, get away from her, you bitch.
Bitch.
That's fucking great because it's just the way she enters. But there's also like, obviously, game over, man. But there's also other line between Hudson and Vasquez, where, hey Vasquez, have you ever been mistaken for a man? And she says, no, have you?
That's a good one.
That's another, like, Vasquez, like the female Marine, was fucking great in this.
Also, like, not bad for a human. With, like, fucking... like, it's packed with good lines, this movie.
It is. But, I'm just searching quotes here on IMDb.
Yep.
I just did Aliens. Let me search for quotes on on Predator 2.
Sure.
Oh, King Willie in Predator 2 says a good line where he says, "You can't see the eyes of the demon until he come calling." Until he come calling. Oh, actually, there's that other one line that makes me laugh every time is when Danny Glover gets into the car with the Jamaicans and they go, "You want some ganja, man?"
He's like, "You need to cut down." Whatever he says.
How is he not high from getting out of that car?
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know what? Predator 2 actually has some funny lines. It's when, like, the Predator runs out of that apartment.
The old lady. I was literally thinking the old lady when she's like, "What the fuck? What did she say?"
Danny Glover says, "It's alright, I'm a cop." And she says, "I don't think he gives a shit." Yeah. Oh, dude, no. Actually, okay, look, Aliens wins. Alien has the better lines.
Okay.
But then you've got the Predator saying, "Want some candy?"
Yo, that little boy.
Yeah, and then, like, when they're the train scene on Predator 2, when they're about to kill fucking Bill Paxton's character, you just hear the Predators go, "Want some candy?" That's fucking kind of... that's scary, man.
Yeah.
That's scary. One of my most hated lines...
Because I was going to say, like, just, like, how do the Yautja know context?
They're smart, I guess.
I get, like, because, like, I know they're recording lines and stuff, but, like...
I don't think he does. With that,
they
that
just,
line.
like, recording clips, like, because wouldn't it be, like, us going to, like, a dog or something, recording barks, and then playing the barks back to another dog? We don't know what...
No, I think they're smarter than that, because right at the end, when the Predator gives Danny Glover the glove, and he goes, "Here, take this," or whatever he says. So I think they kind of somewhat understand English, because then you've got the scene that I fucking don't like at all, when Danny Glover takes off the helmet and almost says the line, "You're one ugly," and the Predator grabs him and says, "Motherfucker." I hate that part, man. I hate it so much.
I laughed so much. Why do you hate it so much?
I get it, it's a callback to the original, but it's like, oh, it's dumb. That's dumb. So I think the Predators do have an understanding of the English language.
Or in the thing where he's just, like, laughing in the first Predator.
Yeah. That's why I appreciate the first Predator better, because it's just like he's mimicking these sounds.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
But
yeah, there's not all lines. Like I said, it's still an enjoyable movie. It's just nothing compared to Aliens.
No. Well, clearly, because you've given Aliens a perfect 5.
Sorry.
You've given it...
Give me a better category. Most Yautja?
You say that every fucking week.
And I'll keep saying it.
Fine, one of the categories next week will be fucking most Yautja.
Most sealed wounds with blue fire.
That part was cool, I'll give it that.
That was cool.
Yeah, so...
Also, I got really scared for Danny Glover when he got blood on him, and I'm like, oh, different movie.
Alright, so the scores are... Well, if you give an Alien a perfect 5, which...
I mean, look, it's... Predator 2's not great.
You don't need to justify your score.
Hey, look, we'll see what happens next week.
But you gave Alien a perfect 5, which means...
Fatality.
And,
Flawless victory.
So, well done on that.
Very nice.
For me, I'm giving Alien 3 and Predator 2, which gives the total of, Jesus Christ. Predator and Alien. So, Predator score so far is 6.
6?
It's gone up to a 6. And score of Alien is now 13.
We've got some catching up to this.
My bad. It's 14.
It's got a little bit more catching up to this.
Yeah, so, yeah. So it'll be funny next week when we get into the real lesser Aliens films.
Yeah.
But before we finish up, we have the last little clash, which is not judged at all. The box office here. So, Aliens. Do you want to have a stab at what the budget was for Aliens? This kind of blew my mind.
$2 million.
2. No, come on, it was higher than that.
20?
No, little lower.
18.
18.5.
Nice.
That was the budget of Aliens.
That's a decent fucking chunk of money.
I mean, it is, but when you talk about, like, nowadays with fucking $300 million movies...
Yeah,
know?
but inflation and...
True, okay. So, Aliens' budget was $18.5 million. Its box office was between... I couldn't get an actual figure, but it was between $131.1 to $183.3 million.
So it probably just made money.
Yeah, I think it made bank.
Yeah.
Predator 2 budget...
Plus all the merch and the fucking stickers and the fucking... like,
True. Yeah.
the fucking toys. I remember, like, so many of my comics growing up just had a shit ton of Aliens toys.
Yeah. And they're still being
Ads and
pumped out.
stuff. Yeah.
Box office to Predator 2, the budget was $20 to $30 million.
Okay.
So a lot higher.
Yeah.
I can see it, man. It was actually filmed in Los Angeles, so...
Yeah, and lots of fucking shooting and... Yeah, those mods and the guns don't pay for themselves, so...
Exactly. So 20 to 30 million budget. Its box office was 57.1 million.
It made money.
It did.
Still made money.
It made its money back.
But
It didn't
not
double
as
it.
much money, no.
No. So, unfortunately, once again, the Predator franchise is down by a lot. 16 to 14. God damn it. All right.
It honestly could make it up next week. I'm not sure what the Predator movie is, but...
Yeah, I'm going to have to make some fucking clashes to win
So
back.
some bias clashes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be hard, actually. No, I'm gonna try and be a fair ref here and actually give some real arguments. That's what makes it fun.
That's fair, man. Because, look, I don't love the next movie.
Which one? Aliens or Predators?
3. Predators, I'm could care less about.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of them for a while, so it'll be fun to
Whereas,
rewatch
like,
them.
I very much did not enjoy Alien 3.
Yeah.
Because I love the first two so much, so it makes me upset.
There are people that will stand by Alien 3 and say it's one of the best in the franchise, which kind of blows my mind.
Well, they're wrong.
But, I mean, hey, it's been years since I've seen it, so who knows?
Hey, I mean, I could be wrong too. Maybe I'll watch it and I'll love it, and I'll be like, you know what, fucking clean sweep again.
I mean, you probably will because you just suck Alien's dick. You've only voted Predator once in this whole fucking game so far.
Do you want me to go back and change the weapons one?
No. You stand by your word. Do it.
I do.
Anyway, so next week we're going to be doing Alien 3 versus Predators from 2010.
Ooh, okay.
It's going to be... I'm actually curious next week because I knew where this one was going to go this week.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I tried my best, Predator. I did, but...
That was the weapons question.
You failed me! Well, that does it, man. That does it for this episode of Dummies of Horror. Horror
Round
versus
2
horror.
over.
It is. Thank you guys for listening out there. If this is your first time listening and you did enjoy it, then let us know, man. Let us know by hitting the Facebook group page. It's called Dummies of Horror Super Friends. You can go join and let us know what you thought about this episode and what we're doing here.
Please do.
Yeah, any feedback is good. If you want to give us negative feedback, that's cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
We can take it. If you really liked our stuff, we have a Patreon page open right now.
So much you liked it.
Patreon.com/Dummies of Horror. Go there. You can find different tiers. We have a mega bunch of stuff over there.
So much stuff.
What was released last week? I did my top 10 Australian horror films for Australia Day.
For Australia Day, yep.
We're going to be doing another episode of Schwarzenegger for Dummies. Oh, sorry. Dummies of Schwarzenegger. Fuck, I'm going to be sued again. Dummies of Schwarzenegger, which I don't know what movie we're going to do. We might be doing Predator. So just make this whole fucking month Predator month. But yeah, a whole bunch of shit over there. Bracket episodes, top 10 episodes, heaps of different shit. I even reviewed Memento on there.
Ooh.
So if you want to hear my thoughts on Memento, a movie from the early 2000s, become a Patreon. Patreon.com/Dummies of Horror.
Yeah, do it.
And you can find us anywhere. TikTok, even.
Yeah,
If you want to search us up on TikTok.
Yeah, you can. We're on there.
There's dumb clips there of me shaking my ass. So if you want to see that.
Ooh.
When I was dressed as the Macho Man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wore my spandex and my boots and I got really old. Yeah. Anyway, that does it for Dummies of Horror this week. Thank you guys to everyone out there. Especially you, Scott Crawford. You beautiful, beautiful man.
You sexy motherfucker.
Alright. Goodbye, Loof.
Goodbye, Timothy.
Yep!
Misunderstood, lost and confused, looking for a sign. All the popular kids at school were always super mean to me and made me cry. I never knew what I should do, so I just walked away and said fuck off and die. They said that I'm weird, that I'm ugly, and that I suck. I knew that one day all those kids would grow up to be boring as fuck. Because I'm different, I laugh at them because they're all the same.